What's up, you guys? Luke the window cleaner.
What's up?
Reanna. And we are doing a scraper review today.
Guys, we have ordered some of the most popular scrapers on the market today. We also got some of the less well-known scrapers as well. And we've worked with them a little bit. We're going to go over some of the pros and cons. What we're really looking for in this video for your scraper is safety and efficiency. Those are really the main focuses. Look, they all remove debris from glass. The razors, for the most part, are the same. You've got two different kinds. We'll cover that in this video. But we're just looking at safety and efficiency.
Yeah. Now, in the past, when we've done these reviews, which they're actually my brainchild, these are my babies, the beer reviews, we've gotten a little slack and we have offended some people, and we just want to apologize for that.
I do apologize if we've offended anybody. We do not condone drinking on the job. We don't condone, excessive drinking. We're adults, and there are times that we have beers on our days off, and so happens that we record these reviews and videos, a lot of them, on our days off.
So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with a beer. It's Saturday.
A scraper review.
We're here, we drink beer, get used to it.
All right, up first is the Ettore Pro Scraper. This is a pretty straightforward scraper, no real bells and whistles to it. It's completely made out of plastic. It's got some rubberized sections on the handle. I guess it does a pretty good job of keeping your hand on there. It's got your standard cover to the razor. I don't believe, and don't quote me, but I don't believe Ettore has like a holster like the Unger Ninja, what we'll get to in a little bit. So it's got your typical cover. I'm just gonna get this out of the way. This is why Reanna and I don't like the covers. In our opinion, they're not as fast and efficient as a holster. And number two, they're not as safe. We personally know a window cleaner here in Kansas City. His guy reached in his pouch. I guess his cover wasn't on all the way. Cut his hand so bad he had to leave work and go get stitches. You remember that story? So anyways, I'm not a big fan of these, and here's why. So when you take it off, they're a little stubborn sometimes, especially if, say, you're on a ladder or you're trying to go fast. That movement right there, it kind of freaks me out.
So in the beginning, it's going to be stiff, so it's going to be hard to get off, and then it's going to start loosening up, and then it's going to be almost too easy to get off. So it's just
it can fall off.
Yeah, a matter of safety there.
So anyways, this is the standard razor right here. This is a 6-inch razor. The 6-inch razor is what we prefer because you can cover a little bit more surface area on the glass. This has also got the standard, just straight on 0 degree right here razor. So
how many razors have you broken of Ettore's?
This was the razor I used in the beginning, and I kept ordering them and kept using them. A typical problem is would crack down here by the handle. I had actually broken one here at the stem, and the inserts are made pretty cheaply. I go through a lot of inserts is the problem. So, ear burps. Sorry. Went through a whole lot of them, and eventually I got tired of replacing the razor or the scraper over and over again, so I ended up going to a different brand, and we'll get to that in a second. So overall, this is the basic of scrapers. If you want, a straightforward razor or a scraper, this is your go-to. Reanna?
Well, I used it for the video. It feels cheap. And I say that because the razor that I use daily, you can just tell when you get a tool in your hand if it feels cheap or not. And it's light, it's all plastic, it just feels cheap. And I don't think that this would last very long, in my opinion. So I would not use this. It's a little top heavy. It's just, I wouldn't use it.
Okay.
You're gonna hurt the floor.
On to the next one.
Okay, next razor is the Moerman scraper, excuse me. Now, when you get this thing in your hand, it feels really nice. It's kind of a Frankenstein-esque razor. It's got the Moerman handle with this piece on top here. It's got this red protector thing from the blade, and I would 100% use this. It feels really good. Luke and I.
It's got the bevel part here that keeps your hand,
Yeah,
and it's rubber. I don't know.
Yes, and this up here is metal. It just feels great, but I would never in a million years use it, and here's why. In order to get the razor out from this red protecting guard, you have to turn this locking mechanism. So you turn this, push the red part down, and then tighten it back up, and then you're good to razor. And now that is a little cumbersome, but still it's like, okay, I could probably deal with that. But then when you go to put the razor back in and this is wet, it gets really slippery right there, and it's even harder to do. So when we were actually filming, I slipped and I ran my thumb across the razor, and luckily I didn't cut myself, but it just doesn't seem safe to me. Other than that though, I mean, I really liked it, but I would not recommend it just because of safety reasons.
Up next is the Triumph. You guys like the little twirl? This is the Triumph Angled Scraper. There are many Triumph racers or scrapers. We say razors, so sorry. There are many Triumph scrapers on the market. This is the one that we chose to do a quick review on. I've been always a big fan of the Triumphs. I like them. They're well known in the window cleaning industry, I think, for durability and quality. Again, taking it easy there just to reveal the razor. This is a 6-inch razor. This is a all plastic razor, and the great thing about this one is you'll see that it comes angled, and a lot of guys prefer this angle. It's easier to work with. It's already got the angle there for you, and plus this is a great razor for a pull. The only downside I would say is that I have snapped a few, even though I was doing some pretty hardcore paint removal. Remember that job that was completely, the windows were completely painted black. I snapped my handle down here at the very bottom, but I was probably being like overly aggressive with this thing. I mean, we were removing like tons of paint. I mean, these were like...
It was like ginormous picture windows, and they were covered in black
completely
paint.
Blacked out.
Yeah, because the person who had the business there before just blacked out all of their windows.
So I was just being pretty hardcore on it. Now, this comes with this nice rubberized handle. It feels also, I don't know if you can really tell from just looking at it here, it's got a real ergonomic handle to it to where your hand just fits in there real nice. I personally like the Triumph scrapers. Yeah, that's my opinion of that one.
Up next is the Sorbo, which everybody loves. Everyone loves Sorbo everything, and I totes do not get it. Okay, so first let's start out with the handle. It's the same beef I had with the the handle for the wide body. It is clunky. It's not comfortable. It has like rigid corners to it. Ugh, don't even get me started. Okay, and then we're gonna go to the holster, which is like super inconvenient. So this thing's on your hip, and in order to use your razor...
Bless you. I think it's supposed to hang like this.
Yeah, totes. It's on your belt there.
Okay.
So in order to get to your razor, you have to go through this obstacle course of a freaking holster. You have a snap to be undone. You have this Velcro to get loose. And then you have this thing. Look how dangerous this looks. I am scared of this razor. Oh, look at that little wobble there. This thing scares me. And it's maybe because it's all metal up here and shiny. And I don't know what part's the razor and what part's holding it in. And then you have the...
You know what someone's going to say is because you just don't understand the complex mind of Sorbo.
Yeah. And then this is one, I will give it to him, that you can have the 0 degree, or you can find yourself a dime or a penny and stick it in this little slot to adjust your angle and then tighten that back up, which is super convenient. But this thing, I mean, it is plastic with a metal tip. It moves around. I just do not get it. Why do we love Sorbo so much? I would rate the Ettore scraper above this scraper because nothing about this seems safe or convenient at all.
Okay, my thoughts about the Sorbo razor. Reanna didn't mention that. I'm not going to tell you the price because who knows how long this video is going to be watched, but this was the most expensive razor out of all the scrapers that you're going to see in this video. This is the most expensive one. So when we got this, I was expecting something really high quality. Just didn't deliver. Again, I don't know. I'm not going to cover the same things Reanna had covered, but I do want to show you a few things on this scraper here. The insert here is really strange. It's just completely different from any other one. To take that insert out, sorry Reanna, and see that's the problem. So it got wet, and I'm having a hard time getting that insert out.
It got wet from use, normal usage, less than normal.
Okay, so got it freed up. So my hands, so like in my mind, and if for efficiency, this razor would get like a -10, in my opinion. It's worse than the Moerman. So
do you also see how this is cutting up the inside of this thing?
Holster?
Look at that. It's right there.
Oh yeah, so you've got your holster debris all over the razor. I don't know if you can see it. Anyways, this insert is just like, it's just cumbersome. This is so weird and dangerous. You have to see it. I almost have to hold it. I don't know, I'm sure
you made a video of it already.
Someone that uses this all day long probably has a better technique. The idea behind this scraper is that I guess it's got a more even surface on the glass, is what it is. I did notice that a little bit when using it. I've noticed that some of the other scrapers will leave little lines behind. This one seems to lay a lot more flat. It does a much better job razoring or evenly scraping it. It looks like it was welded together in someone's garage. I don't know if you can see the weld mark here, but it looks like it was just welded together in like someone's garage and then buffed out a little bit.
Burn.
So, burn. Up next, we've got to be really careful with this one because it didn't come with any protective gear with it. This is the Polex 4-inch scraper. This thing is dangerous because, one, it doesn't come with any kind of sheath or protective anything on it. So this guy is just ready to kill out of the box. To replace the razor in this scraper is something. So you got to get a Phillips screwdriver. So make sure you're carrying a Phillips screwdriver with you, and then you just have to simply disassemble the back here and put a new razor blade in there. This is also a very specific razor blade. You'll see that Ettore and Unger, they really can be interchanged. I've interchanged the razors on those two scrapers. It's fine. And I said that we would get to it. The two real difference in razor blades is carbon and stainless. We only use stainless steel razor blades. We don't use carbon because carbon rusts way too fast. I've had carbon blades rust on me within a day. You've never even used a carbon blade because I've never even incorporated it. But anyways, the razor for the Polex looks like it's unique to the Polex as well. It's at an angle, which I think this, and it's also a metal top and the bottom is plastic. I think this scraper here would be amazing for like that job we were talking about earlier where I cracked the Triumph.
We've also had a job where we were taking off tent.
Yes.
Off an entire home, and that would have been...
This would have been the ideal scraper. This guy here looks like he is all about business. They don't even put protection on it. It's like, you better get this thing out and start working. I love the angle. The angle here is going to provide you, if you've ever done any serious scraping, especially on a pole, and you're almost trying to get your razor or your scraper at the angle that this produces. So this guy here, I like this scraper, except if it was like I would use this for like serious hardcore work scraping. Anything other than that, no, because it has no protective kind of anything with it, and it's just this is just straightforward, all about business, right?
Now it's time for the Ninja. Oh man! So
is this reminding you guys of anything? That wide body? Huh? Saving the best for last, Unger.
If you guys follow us on Instagram, I took a picture of all the blades together, and everyone started commenting underneath what they use, and I made it clear this is also what we use. Luke did, but it's me, so whatever. This is the
catfish.
I'm catfishing all of you on the daily. This is the Unger Ninja. This is what we use every day. It's on my belt because there is a super convenient holster that comes with it.
1 second.
So yeah, this is the holster. Just clips right on your belt there. I love this. This is like, you pop it out, you go to work. That's really sticky.
It's dirty.
We'll use the new
show
one.
this one.
So this is the razor that Luke and I use. This is a razor that's on our belt because this little holster here is just fantastic. Awesome. Now I will say this, the problem that we've had with this holster is this metal piece coming unstuck. And we've just glued it back down and gone on with our day. So this thing is awesome and super convenient. When you get to the razor itself, man, this thing is like, feels good. It's got a little spot there for your thumb. You can really get into it. The razor itself is really easy to take out.
So you look at that compared to the Ettore. Yeah. See how it just popped right out?
Hit that little guy, pop this guy out, switch him out. I mean, and then you can also adjust the angle on it. So say we're doing pole work, you can adjust the angle on the thing. Everything about this. Unger makes, I feel like we use a lot of Ettore products. We do. We use the Ettore Super Channel. We use the Ettore, what's that?
Ledge Easy.
The
Master Brass, the stainless steel, the clips, the
They do, but everything that's not Ettore is Unger. The handle we use on our wide bodies is Unger. The scraper we use is Unger. We just got an Unger Light, and that thing's awesome. And so Unger knows how to make a durable, safe, convenient, like, product.
Congratulations! If you've made it this far in the video, you could be the winner of our least favorite scraper in this review. I know, you're tickled pink about that, right? We said this thing was a complete piece of crap. Guess what? Our loss is your gain. This is the most expensive scraper that you could purchase out of this whole review, and we're going to give it away. We're not going to use it, so we want you to use it. Just like our wide body challenge video, we're going to give it away. There's some Sorbo fanatics out there. You guys are crazy about it. We hate it. Whatever. Let's give it away to you.
To be fair, let's go ahead and give away our favorite scraper as well, which is the Unger Ninja.
It's giveaway madness over here.
So you can try both scrapers and let us know what you think. Do you agree with us? Do you like Sorbo better? Do you like the Ninja better? We'll figure it out. Now,
you determine.
The contest is really simple. We're going to put instructions below along with a link that you follow. The most basic part of it is just be subscribed to us on YouTube. Hey, you're here? You probably subscribed to us? Awesome. Also, be subscribed to Window Cleaning Resource. We do videos over there too. So does Steve-O, Tradman, Bubble Guy. We're all over there. Josh, Jersey Josh, we're there. Subscribe to them, subscribe to us, and you could win either the Unger Ninja, the best scraper on the market, or the Sorbo, which other people will say.
Well, you'll win both.
Yeah. Yeah, you're going to win both. I've been drinking. He's been making me drink. I don't drink this much. Ever. I don't, okay?
Just drink 3 beers. 1, 2, 3.
I don't drink this fast. I don't. But you can win both the Unger Ninja and the Sorbo, which sucks. So
we've had beers. We're giving away crappy tools and our favorite tools.
Yeah. So follow the link below. Share it.
But like product placement, no problem.
Oh. Where's our Clydesdale in the back? Sponsor us.
Or NASA. Anybody else notice that?
I got bleach on my shirt.
Complete accident.